Christ, Sherlock. Naylor, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. So last time we found out that the guy who stole Vogel's paintings and the guy who killed Mercurio were the same person, right? Because he had a limp and all that. So I wonder if we can find the guy now. Also, I wonder if Mycroft is involved in the main story. Like, he gave us like some side missions and stuff, but I don't know if he is involved. Okay, anyway, so what do we do now? We have this drawing of the lady that was raped. Maybe we'll go to the casebook. John's redrawing of a pregnant girl. John has redrawn the photograph of a violation that I found at Mercurio's place. In this painting, he depicts a pregnant woman with tribal scars on her face. Okay, so it says this symbol, right? This symbol means, I think, ask the people. So we've already pinned this. So maybe we'll ask somebody and see. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll talk to this guy, right?
Help me, please.
I'd rather bite a snake than talk to you.
Okay, so I think he doesn't want to help me because of my outfit, dude. Like, I have this classy outfit, right? So maybe I need to change into a servant thing or something. Okay, let's go over here and change, I guess. Wardrobe. Yeah, maybe this thing. The worker's apron, yeah. Alright, so now let's ask somebody and see. Does he want to talk? No. I guess we'll talk to the same person. This one right here. Come on, give me the option, please. Yeah.
May I ask for your assistance?
You know nothing of life. Deal with it by yourself.
Huh. Okay, so what the fuck do we do? Wait, let me see. Okay, guys, so I came back to the place that we found the evidence in. Maybe we'll ask somebody around here. Maybe this guy.
Could you help me?
Eh? Of course I know. To cut a long story short.
Oh, okay. So he knew. Nice. John's redrawing of a pregnant girl. The scars on the girl's face seem to be from Eve's ethnic group tribe. Okay. The only place where you can find Eve's people in Codona is the refugee camp, located under Victoria Bridge between Scaladio and Silverton. Okay, so we need to go to the refugee camp under the Victoria Bridge between Scaladio and Silverton. Victoria Bridge under Scaladio, Silverton. Let me go to the map. Scaladio is here. Silverton is here. So one of these bridges, right? That's Rolling Bricks Bridge. What's this? Oh, this is Victoria Bridge. So the refugee camp should be under this bridge. So we'll mark the location here. And let's also check the casebook. Yep, that's what the guy said. So, yep, we pinned that. Alright, so guys, I'll meet you all at the refugee camp then. Alright guys, so I'm at the bridge now. So he said under the bridge, right? So should be over there. How do we get under the bridge though? Let me see if there's a way. Drinking Dutchman. Okay.
Did you hear another sight?
Wait, what? Oh, I can eavesdrop on them.
Did you hear?
Let's check what they are talking about. Find out where and why the sailor drowned. Okay, a sailor has drowned. Maybe this is a side mission. Let's collect the evidence for the mission, I guess. Work of a siren. So ghosts. Okay, no. Selling moonshine. Police at the place. Ships arrive. Beach by the cemetery. Okay, we got it the first time. Nice. Tales of sirens. A sailor was found drowned on the beach by the cemetery. People are talking about sirens, but that's just superstition. Or is it? Ooh, okay. New location. Drowned sailor. So is that a new... Yeah, it's a new case. Siren, so... Alright. So I guess I'll do that when we are doing the side missions. Yeah. Tales of Siren. Cool. So we've pinned that. Let me try and get down the... Wait, can we go in here? Wait, what is this place? No, we can't go down from here. Alright, let's get out. Okay guys, let me find a way to get down the bridge and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I found the way to get down. Let me see.
Beasts!
Beasts? What beasts? Oh, what's happening here? Police line. Was the woman killed? Oh, let's observe.
Murderers!
They're completely livid.
First they come to our land, then they murder our people.
Drop them all into the sea!
Let's see what. Let's talk to
Where
this
do you
guy, I
think you're
guess.
going? Speak with the chief.
Is this the chief? Right here? I guess we'll speak with him.
Sir, this place is off limits to the public. Please state your business or leave, or I shall request that the police escort you out.
I'm from City Hall. I'm a private investigator. Oh, I can say I'm from City Hall too. Oh, I can say I'm a private investigator. Shit. Let me tell that I'm a private investigator.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm a private investigator. I'm looking for a witness for a case.
A private investigator? Really? Even so, you're not authorised. I can't let you in.
And you are?
I'm Ronald Harlow, here to handle the refugee situation on behalf of City Hall. I'm the acting supervisor here, so I have full authority here to ask you to leave, or I shall order the police to detain you for trying to pass the blockade. Please, step back.
Okay, let me observe here. So we need to let this guy to let us through. Let me see what we can find about you. Pale bags and eyes, works indoors, poor lighting. Okay. What else? What's this? Slight mustache. Tries to appear older. Okay. Next. The tie. Overdressed. Wants to look authoritative. Alright. And what else? The hand. Damp palms, sweating and stressed. Okay, he's stressed. And what is the shoes, I guess? Clean shoes, sedentary. Okay, so he could be a dazed formalist or a tired pen pusher. Let's see. Ronald Harlow is a pale young clerk who tries his best to oversee a refugee camp assigned to him by City Hall. He is not very happy with such a responsibility, but he always does things by the book and executes all tasks he is given. However, he lacks the experience to deal with problems outside his writing desk. He is attempting to look older than his years by growing a scant mustache, pale skin and bags under his eyes suggest he works at a poorly lit office which he rarely leaves, judging by his clean and barely worn shoes. He craves to look authoritative by wearing smart clothes, but his look is out of place considering Colorado's weather. Sweaty palms suggest that Ronald is extremely stressed by being outside his comfort zone. Okay, so I think this is the right one, right? Let's see of the tired pen pusher. Young clerk exhausted by his day-to-day job, City Hall has assigned him to oversee the refugee camp, but he is too tired and indifferent to solve the problems that arise. He has a scant mustache which he thinks makes him look older. Pale skin and bags under his eyes suggest he is tired of his dark, cramped office, which he rarely leaves, yet judging by his clean and barely worn shoes, he does not favor the outdoors in that case. Sweaty palms suggest that Ronald is stressed. He might have worn fewer clothes considering today's weather. Wait. Pale skin and bags and suggest he is tired of dark cramped, rarely leaves. He does not favor the outdoors in any case. Depressed young clerk or pale young clerk? I think he's a dazed formalist, right? Instead of tired pen pusher, let's go with dazed formalist. Okay, let's confirm. Alright, we got that. Except...
What about the murder that this crowd keeps shouting about?
It's mere assumption. I assure you that the situation is under the police's control.
I know you want to deal with this in the right way. You are obviously a professional and a responsible person, but you clearly have never handled a situation like this before.
I am handling it, Mr. Holmes. Don't question my capability here.
And tell me how you do it. You can't even calm this gathered crowd, and as for the police, they're not quite managing it either, are they? You consider yourself a problem solver, but until today, you've been solving problems sitting at your desk in a dark corner of a city hall room. Here, you need a more practical approach.
What are you driving at, Mr. Holmes?
I need to find my witness. I can help you. Let me tell him that I can help you, right?
I can help you to handle the situation if you're truly interested in solving things quickly and quietly.
And how exactly would you manage that?
Simply tell the police that I'm with City Hall and I'm permitted to investigate the scene. I'll work out the rest, but in return I need your help finding my witness. She's a young refugee. She's with child or was with child recently.
Look, there is indeed a dead body inside the camp. So even if the girl you are looking for is there, all the refugees are now being detained and interrogated by the police. They won't allow you to speak with her, and I can't do anything about that until the situation settles down.
So it's in our mutual interest to settle it.
Oh. I suppose that things are bad enough that I ought not shy away from help. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell the police to allow you to come inside. Just tell me when you're ready.
Okay, so let me ask him how the refugees get here. Alright.
Mr. Harlow, how did the refugees end up here exactly?
Oh, so you're not from around here yourself?
I've been away for some time, but I read the papers.
Yes, this whole story has been in the papers for almost a year now. They were smuggled to Cordona on a ship from Africa.
Smuggled? Then why didn't you deport them?
The smugglers managed to sneak them to shore and hide them inside an abandoned warehouse. When the police raided the warehouse and found the refugees there, the ship was already gone. We aren't even certain as to which ship it was. We have busy shipping routes with other colonies these days, you see.
So you decided to lock them up under a bridge?
There was no other option. We're still trying to work out what to do with them. I only hope we'll find a humane solution and not put them on a raft and float them out to sea.
Dude, damn. So they are like slaves, dude, that have been brought into here. Fuck. Okay, so you work with the camp?
Mr. Harlow, what exactly do you do here? What are your responsibilities?
What I do and what I am responsible for are two different realities, Mr. Holmes. On paper, I am in charge of the camp territory, security, provision, and the refugees in general. What I actually do most of the time is knock on every city hall door trying to obtain some funding, or at least rations for the camp.
The police here on City Hall's behalf too?
They are, minus those who came here after the body was found. The governor won't let the refugees disperse into the islands, so there's a significant police presence guarding the camp. Naturally, they answer directly to the police. I have some influence here, but I'm not their direct authority.
Oh, okay. So they're trying to keep these guys here without letting them into the city. Let me say I'm ready to go in.
I'm ready to take a look at the scene.
All right. Go inside the camp and find Inspector Tewkesbury. He's the officer investigating the scene. Tell him I sent you. Say you're an independent expert from City Hall. He'll fill in the details for you.
I'll find my way with words. Thank you, Mr. Harlow.
Murder! Beasts!
Okay, so we need to find this guy. Dude, this game's so fucked up, dude. Like, bringing slaves and stuff. Jeez. Alright, so let's go in. Wait, let me go to the case book. Maybe I need to pin something. Yep, I do. That's his character portrait. Refugee camp crime. Yep. Alright, let's pin this. And let's go.
So they keep these refugees under a bridge like proverbial trolls. No wonder the people outside are so disturbed.
Yeah. That's like... Alright, I guess this is the guy we need to talk to.
Who the hell are you? How did you get in here?
Mr. Ronald Harlow let me in, sir. I'm Sherlock Holmes, a surveyor of refugee affairs with City Hall. You're Inspector Tewkesbury, I presume?
A surveyor? What does that even mean?
In short, I've been sent to conduct an extensive report on the incident for the Colonial Office and to assess all the damage inflicted on state property.
Got it. Another paperworm sent to count money and get food for archive mold. Go on, look around, but don't make yourself too at home. As if I didn't have enough problems before you appeared.
Could you first tell me what happened here?
What happened? People from the bridge above the camp heard a woman screaming and saw a mass of refugees attacking a man. Clearly not a refugee. When the camp guards came by, the man was floating in the sewage canal with a knife in his chest. Bam. A murder. Big news for Cordona.
I'm sure. Thank you, Inspector.
Alright, so let me ask these questions. Any other victims?
And none of the refugees were harmed?
One fellow was cut. He's lying over there near their kitchen. He's in a bad way.
You mentioned a woman screaming who attracted the bypassers on the bridge. Was she harmed?
No, she's all right, but perhaps the whole debacle started because of her. She started wailing and the refugees stood up for the girl.
And where is this young woman now?
Back there in the shacks, same as the rest of the refugees. She's been questioned by my men, but she's just some refugee girl. Can't understand much English.
Okay, so who is the dead man?
Did you learn anything about the dead man?
The fellow looks like a thug. I've had dozens like him fished out of the sea over the past 20 years. Ever since these refugees arrived, there have been people on Cordona with bad blood in them. My best bet is that this thug had something against them too.
And no clue as to his identity?
He had some items on his body, but nothing to indicate who he was or where he was from.
I think I should catalogue his possessions in my records.
Go on. They're on the table near the body.
Okay, so I guess the guy that was killed, whether he was that limping guy who killed Mercurio and who stole that painting, he probably could be. Who are the suspects?
Do you have any suspects yet?
You're joking, right? I've got a whole camp full of suspects. And if you ask me, this bloke had it coming. Better bury him and forget about the whole thing. And now there's a crowd gathered at the camp, and my superiors say we must thoroughly interrogate the refugees. At least those who can understand any English.
Do you believe that your superiors wish to get rid of the refugees?
I think that both our superiors would rather keep the story quiet. Since that's an unaffordable luxury now, they're looking how to protect their public image. That's why I have to waste my time waiting for my people to turn every stone and befriend every refugee.
Oh, okay. So I guess now we need to observe. Let me see. The intruder's body was lying in the sewage canal. Before the police dragged it out, the man had been stabbed in the chest. Okay. Intruder's body. Alright. So I guess we'll try and find out about this.
What a pleasant man this Mr. Tewksbury is.
Okay. Let's
Here we
get going.
go again. Number of hours on Cordona before stumbling upon another dead body? 0.
Okay. Let's start from here, I guess.
Clearly a left handprint here.
Okay. So maybe he had tried to climb through that or something. What's here? Ooh, a footprint.
A furrow in the ground.
Okay, and this thing?
A blood trail leading to or from the canal.
I think it leads to the canal, right? Because the footprints are this way. Okay, and then this thing. Oh, there we go.
Someone bled profusely here. A fresh crack, as if the crate was hit recently.
Okay. I feel like it's gonna be a mess to recreate this in the Mind Palace, dude. Like, there are so many clues. Look at this. What's over here? Size 9 police boots.
Police boots. Always happy to trample evidence.
Oh no, they've messed with the evidence too. Come on, man.
A heavy boot with a worn-out sole.
Okay, so this sole should be the intruders, I think.
A man's footprint.
Alright, so that's done.
These events are fractured into so many pieces. But I know you can collect them all, Sherlock.
What's cooking? Some soup? Right, let's keep investigating here.
1,000 pounds. A fair sum, especially considering British currency isn't very common in Cordona.
Wow, 1,000 pounds, dude. Like, today it may not look like a big deal, but 1,000 pounds back in the days, dude.
Malpal, soaked with salt water.
Oh, Malpal, so it was definitely that guy, I think. Alright, what else? Oh wait, I think I saw something. Oh yeah, there. Wait.
Malpal.
No,
Soaked
no,
with
not
salt
that.
water.
Come on. Oh, there we go. Yep.
A simple leather sheath. Perfect for a dirk.
What's a dirk? I don't know. Alright, I guess we'll first keep going this way and then go over there. What's this?
Oh, carnelian agate beads, a traditional African adornment.
Okay, so maybe the beads were the ladies. And this thing.
The blood sprayed off the blade after the strike.
Ooh. Damn. A stick.
It might have been used as an improvised weapon.
Okay.
No hint of blood or impact.
No hint of blood or impact, so maybe he didn't get to use the stick. We can't go in the water. What about here?
Someone was dragged against their will.
Okay. And
The refugees have been detained and will not leave until all the circumstances are clarified.
okay.
Back off.
Oh, the refugees are in there, I think. Alright, so I guess I need to solve this first to let them out.
No one deserves to end up in a place like this.
Okay, so I guess this is the man that was killed. Let me talk to him first.
May I ask you something?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Oh no, I didn't want to ask him anything. I just wanted to see if he knows anything about this body.
He is in shock, feverish and dehydrated.
Oh, he's not dead yet. Okay. So maybe this is not the guy that intruded.
The cut is deep, potentially serious if not treated immediately.
Sherry, you know first aid. Surely you have a duty to help this man. You can't leave him to certain death.
Okay, I'll try to help him. So I guess that's like a side mission, right? Wounded refugee, feverish, dehydrated. The man will certainly die of infection if his wound is not treated. Let's see what I can find in the camp. I must concentrate on finding something to clean the wound, something to disinfect it, and something to use as a bandage. Alright, let's pin that and let's find. What does John have to
I
say?
think we can find all we need here in the camp. Let's have a good look around.
Okay, let's see what we can find. Maybe something's over here. Okay, what's in the soup?
I'll use it to create a solution.
Alright. So we got some boiled water. Do we have to do analysis on the water to create something? This water I obtained from the cauldron is clean enough. Okay, so I think we need to find the other stuff too before we do anything.
Our dead fella truly has had a day of misfortune.
What else? Nothing. Yep, nothing here either. Maybe we can find something over here. This is another dead guy. Oh, here we go. Some herbs. Aloe vera.
I can use this to stop the infection from spreading.
Okay. So, did we get some of that? We got the water. But did we get the plants? Oh, there we go. Alright, we got them now. And I think I saw something here too.
If they find out about the passage, everything will go to hell.
Oh, I can eavesdrop on them.
Sherry, just look at this. Living quarters in a sewer. What kind of a genius bureaucrat came up with this idea?
What's this? Cloth,
Just
presumably
wash.
clean.
Better than nothing to bandage the wound.
Okay.
I've
So let's
plated all the
take the cloth.
ingredients now to prepare the first aid solution.
Alright. So I guess we'll listen to this
they find out
conversation
about the passage,
later after we
everything
treat that patient. Let me go to the case book. Alright, yeah, we can do a chemical analysis on this to make the solution, I guess. I found will do for bandages, and I wear a good natural remedy against infection. Collected everything I need. It remains only to grind the leaves. Alright, so chemical analysis. Okay, so what do we have here? 4 red, 3 green, 4 blue. And we have the mixing thing. We have to change from plus to minus. And what's this? I've never used this before. I wonder what this is. Let me check it out. Connect this. Oh, it adds 1. Okay. So disconnect it. Wait, we need 4 red, so that's done. 3 green and 4 blue. 3 green. Wait, I can take one of this and do this so that it becomes 3 green. And 4 blue is over here. Alright, so wait, let me put this away. How do we put it away? 2 times. Okay. Put this away too. This is where we mix the stuff. So mix this thing and this thing. So we have 3 green, 4 blue. Yep. Take another one of these. Connect this here. 4 red, 3 green, 4 blue. Yep, got it. Confirm. Nice. Alright, we exit, and I've made a solution to clean out the wound and stop the bleeding. Alright, let's do that then. Here's the guy.
Thank you.
This should make you feel better, my friend. Now remain lying down and drink as much water as you can.
Well done, Sherry. At least he won't die from the infection.
Hell yeah. Alright, we solved that. So let's keep exploring this way, I guess. Refugee camp crime scene. Camp intruder's body. Alright, let's spin this thing. I think we already checked over here. There was nothing here, right? Yep, there wasn't. There are police officers. I don't think they are of any use. We checked on this table too. So I guess we'll check this body. Here we go.
Coal dust under the nails. I don't see much coal around here.
So this was definitely the guy that stole the painting. Coal dust under the fingers. Alright. What's this?
A steel dirk. Sharp. A common accessory among sailors and soldiers.
Oh, okay. So that is called a dirk. Okay. What's this?
I'd say the blade penetrated upward, however the wound is too messy to be certain.
Blade penetrated upward. So maybe he was stabbed like this? What's this?
An interesting tattoo. Does it mean something?
Oh, a dot and 2 lines. I guess this will be important. And what else? Shoes.
Heavy boots, with one sole far more worn than the other. This man was limping, John.
Yeah, he was definitely the guy who stole the painting.
Violent death. But this man, limping. Coal dust. I think we're onto something here, John. You know what? I'd like to understand.
What?
How did our dead man end up inside the camp in the first place?
Okay, so keep exploring here.
Such a mess. Let's figure it out.
Yep, it really is a mess.
About the passage,
Alright, let's see what they are talking about. Find out what the passage is for. Alright. Low salary, no. Hysteria, no. Take refugees out. Money. Camp lockdown, got it. Nice. Okay, so what's going on at the refugee camp? Police officers are worried what the situation with the dead body will put the camp in. With the dead body will put the camp into strict lockdown, and they will lose the money flow they were earning from the scheme. Oh, okay.
Nobody will know anything if you keep your bloody mouth shut.
The coppers smell fishy here, Sherry. Perhaps we should sniff around in the camp a little more thoroughly.
Alright. Let's keep searching, I guess. We don't want to talk to any of these guys, right? Oh, we do. John suggests we could learn more about this matter by asking around the camp. But we should do this before we leave the camp for good. The place might be put into lockdown again. Okay. And this is how did the guy get into the camp. So I guess we'll pin this, and do we ask the cops about it? I'm not sure. Let me try talking to him.
Excuse me, just one question.
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
Okay, so he don't have the answer, so we don't ask the cops about it. We should do this before John suggests we could learn more about this matter by asking around the camp. Alright, so maybe we don't ask the cops, maybe we ask one of the refugees or somebody. Can we ask the guy that was that we healed? Nope, I don't think we can. Alright, so never mind. So before we get out of the camp, let's make sure to ask about this before they put this into lockdown. Alright, so let's pin this again. How did the intruder get into the camp? Yep, I think he got in this way. Strong gate, unopened for a long time.
Sealed shut. I doubt our man could get through these grates.
Okay, so he didn't get through over here. How about here? No, there's no roof for him to get through. Alright, what else do we have? Maybe this way he got through here? I don't know. Or maybe through the water. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a boat.
It's unlikely anyone could get in or out of the camp by water without alerting the police guards.
Okay. Oh, we can go into the mine palace. The news from abroad. Coal dust, coal footprints, maybe connect those two. Yep, what did we get? The thug also visited Vogel's gallery. The dead man from the refugee camp was the same person who had broken into Vogel's gallery. Yep, we already know that. What else can we do? No, we can't do anything else. Alright, so how the fuck did he get into the camp?
What a pleasant man this Mr. Tewkesbury is.
Oh, there's a ladder here. Maybe this way? 8 feet short.
No, it's too short for these walls or cliffs.
Oh no. So how did he get in? Come on, man. Oh wait, there's something over here. What's this? Oh, we can do something. Okay, we can find 2 stuff. Malpad.
A single Malpal butt.
Okay, and what else? Oh, here we go.
Roadman cigarettes. A brand highly regarded by law enforcement officers. So there wasn't any sophisticated infiltration plan. The good old police just let the man into the camp. Now we have everything we need to get the full picture of what happened at the camp.
Come on, man. The police just let him in. Dirty cops, I guess. Also, guys, I wonder if we can talk to this guy about this thing, I guess. What's going on at the refugee camp? Maybe we pin... Oh no. We pin this. But it's also a worried situation. Dead body will put... They will lose... Let me talk to him and see.
You still here?
I can provide him with evidence. Do I want to provide him with evidence? Let's try providing him with evidence and see.
I've already told you all I've learned.
Okay.
The guards at the sewers were speaking about taking refugees out of the camp. Do you know anything about this, Inspector?
Less than you do, obviously.
And this doesn't bother you as an officer of the law?
I can neither punish them nor put them on the right track, if that's what you're asking. Maybe your friends at City Hall could do something about it, but I seriously doubt that. To be honest, I'm sick and tired of being frowned on for my uniform. If those fine gentlemen you've eavesdropped on are in some shady business, that's on their heads.
Huh. Okay, so it says I bind into 2 officers and they can... Wait, no, not that. Inspector Tewkesbury says he has heard nothing about any shady dealings in the camp, but he doesn't seem surprised about his colleagues being involved in such an operation. Okay. So what do we do now? Okay, so I guess we'll create the scene over here. Alright, here we go. Okay, so let's start from this way, I guess. And let's first see what options we have. That's the woman being dragged. And the woman being escorted. Okay, so she was definitely dragged by the state of these footprints. What about over here? That's him defending the woman and this guy using a stick. And what else? I guess this was it. The woman was being thrown, so that's how her beads fell. Alright, what's over here? Oh, okay. And this? Oh, that's him defending the woman. Okay, maybe it's this thing over here, and this one, does it change? Yeah, maybe it does. Alright, so let's leave that. And what else? What's this? We got this, the two guys, and him running away. Yep, him running away, right? Because he got away through here. Oh. And what else? No, we need the crates to be broken. So that, and over here. And what else? Him kicking the guy, or no, there was a handprint, so this should be one. Alright, we've got all these. And what else? Have we got anything else? What about over here? Okay, we have not. Okay, so we can validate. So I guess we'll validate and see, and if it's wrong, I'll figure this out and be right back. So here goes nothing. Let's see.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Okay.
Concentrate.
So something's wrong. Okay, so guys, I'll figure this out and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I changed one thing. I changed this thing from this guy dragging the woman. So let's see whether now it's correct. Got it.
So we have a thug who came to take a refugee woman with him. She resisted, but he dragged her by force.
Okay.
One of the refugees stood in his way, armed with a stick, yet he could do nothing against a cutthroat with a blade. The man didn't anticipate that the other refugees would intervene and stand against him. In the confusion, the woman managed to break free. The thug took fright and fled. He was stopped by the falling crates. He stumbled and fell, piercing his chest with his own blade. However, the wound didn't cause instant death. He managed to stand, but still bleeding, he lost his balance on the bridge and fell. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance. The police admitted him after they had a short smoke together.
You live by the sword, you
Yeah.
die by the sword. In our man's case, it's the same sword.
So he fell on his own knife, so maybe he fell forward like this and it got stabbed. Dude. Alright, so what do we do now? Failed kidnapping. Thug entered freely. Yeah, I can do this, I think. Wait, let me pin there. We need to do this Jones thing, dude. I don't know, like, whom to ask, though. I'll figure that out, too. Let me go to the Mind Palace and see what's there. The thug didn't hurt the girl. The thug tried to drag the girl away. Okay, so maybe we'll connect these two. Got something. The thug wanted to kidnap the girl. The thug came to the camp intending to kidnap a woman. He had the opportunity to kill her, but that wasn't his goal. Okay. Alright, we got something over here then. A henchman, not merely a thief. He is not merely a thief, but also a kidnapper. A henchman who takes on various roles. Okay. Alright, so we've got those. We don't have anything else. So, can we talk to this guy and let these people in now? I'm not sure. Let me see.
Back off.
Okay, he just tells me to back off. I guess I'll talk to Mr. Twigsberry. I hope talking to him doesn't like do anything for the Jones thing. Let's try talking.
You still here?
Alright, let's provide the evidence. Failed kidnapping.
Inspector, I believe I can aid your investigation. I know who the dead man is and what really happened here.
You do? Well, good for you. But I'm afraid I'm not the one you need to share your findings with. Speak to Mr. Harlow here. He's the one responsible for settling things in the camp.
You don't even care to listen?
Oh, I do care. And maybe even more than I need to. But I'm only here today to lock the place up, question witnesses, and file the facts. It's sad, but coming up with conclusions is not among my tasks here. You fellows at City Hall do that. Anyway, speak to the supervisor. I'll just stand by and listen to what you have to say.
Okay, so we need to speak to him. I guess whether we can ask him about this thing. Let me try to pin it. Okay. So talk to this guy right here, right?
Mr. Harlow, your refugees didn't murder anyone.
What? Pray tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great start.
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees, a woman. What he didn't expect was that the refugees would stand up to protect the woman. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual angle. It was not an offensive stab, shall we say. The refugees didn't touch him. And judging by the blood at the scene, the intruder managed to raise himself but was unable to walk very far. He ultimately fell into the canal.
But how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is where your new problems emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into the camp without the police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger, but somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the refugees any longer. You can go back in and look for your witness.
You
Okay,
think one
so we
small
can do
cog
that.
can make any difference in this place?
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble.
Alright, so now I guess we can talk to the refugees and maybe then we can ask about the Jones thing too. Yep. Failed kidnapping, alright. So, and John's street drawing of a pregnant girl. Alright, let's first do this thing. Pin that. So the refugees should be over here, right? I guess these are the refugees. We can't talk to these two. What's John doing?
These events have fractured
okay.
into so many pieces. But I know you can collect them all, Sherlock.
We can talk to her. Let's talk to
Can I
her.
ask you a question?
They often take us from the camp to work. Most don't mind, though. It's the only way to get a glimpse of freedom.
Okay, yo, so I was correct. They are using them as slaves. What's going on at the refugee camp? According to the refugees, some shady people regularly visit the camp and take refugees away with them to perform various work. The work is usually hard, but the refugees receive money and food. The girl was abused after she was supposedly taken to such work. Since then, the refugees decided not to allow their women to be taken. Ooh, that's fucked up, dude.
So there's a smuggling ring in the camp. This wasn't the first time that someone freely entered the camp to take a refugee out.
At least it was certainly his last time. My gut tells me that we'll learn more about this ring when we find out where the thug came from.
Okay, so that's done. Let's ask about the pregnant girl now. Talk to her.
Could you help me?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Okay, so she doesn't know about that. Who do we ask about? Maybe this one right here?
Help me, please.
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Time to check your who, what and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what and dressed as what?
Can we ask him?
You're the one
Yep.
who tended to our man's wounds. I thank you greatly. The police didn't allow us to help him.
The police will leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes, I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to be hurt again. What do you want from Nayla?
Nayla. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this and bring them to justice. And to find them, I need Nayla's help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no justice on this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty. You can speak to Nayla if she wants it. But I will be watching you.
Okay, so let's see what Nayla has to say.
Hello, Nayla? My name is Sherlock. I know someone hurt you. I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to justice. Please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these people? Christ, Sherlock. Nayla, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending. A cross. The man had this cross. Now go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
Oh, glad that wasn't me.
Not my best work, John, by a long shot. Nayla doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the cross he wore, we can still catch him.
Oh, that was a sad cutscene, dude. Fuck. Alright, let's see what we have here. Camp intruder's tattoo. This man did not come here by chance. He's a very important thread in this case. And this tattoo might help me to pull it. Okay. So maybe we pin this, and do we ask about this guy from one of the refugees? We have this. Nayla is the woman from the photograph. Yeah. Let's pin these two. No, we can't pin these two. Oh, we pinned that. The defiler is a high-ranking official. Badges such as this are usually awarded to high-ranking officials. The defiler from the photograph might be one. Oh, okay. So go back to the casebook. Sketch of the abuser. Alright, so I think we need to search about the abuser in the archives. Alright, so guys, I think I'll search about the abuser in the next part. So that's going to be it for this part of the video. So if you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos, because I upload almost daily. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.